Ah, hello there. It's your boy, Tasty Cake. Just finished the official live episode 25 on Spill the Geek Tea. It's the anniversary of the TV series Sliders. So I posted it everywhere. Check it out. Check it out. Let me just see some real fast here. Reading notes here. This is really weird. It says that we were like 13 people chatting, and on my channel, even though that box is clicked to show chat replay, the chat replay is still not showing up. Plus, what doesn't make sense is if 9 people were watching for the whole time, then 0.1 watch hours is not right. I think that maybe it just takes time to update. So that's, yes, the whole YouTube thing is confusing. I mean, we get there. It's the numbers would be nice. I mean, yesterday my numbers on here were 1,283, and it jumped to 1,331, and nothing was said. No one has promoted the shows besides timescales, but he didn't promote anything new since yesterday. It was just me being on 4 hours again, which that's gonna have to change. I know no one's watching right now because it's just impromptu. No one knows I'm on except the subscribers, and I guess they're all sleepy because it's almost 9 o'clock. And this is just a quick live video. The banners on StreamYard are identical to everything. So I can, say, please watch, YouTube / Spill the Geek Tea #1. I finally added it. I did not put in Legend of the Traveling TARDIS because you can just type in the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS on YouTube and Facebook, and it's on every Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm not on every Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, but sometimes. Would I be on this Tuesday night? If there's a small group, I'll pop in. I just go by memory because that's what we did about this episode of this idea of why should you watch Sliders, and we will go into all 5 seasons. This tonight's episode was 90 minutes, which is fine because time will come when we have to go back to the core version of StreamYard because of the cost. They raise the price, and that's just disgusting. Oh, let me take off this banner and let me put in my like I said, same thing. Spill the Geek Tea, the banner there I created. I could change the colors. It's all same thing there. One person on YouTube watching? Cool. I made this one. Amazingly brilliant could describe every fantastic, genuine, hilarious impersonation, justifying Cake's longevity. Maybe not. Oi. Please quote regularly some tasty, unique, vivacious words. Zennials, yipification, Zed. Yeah, I wanted to go with every letter in the alphabet. That was the original idea when Tasty Talk, which I misspelled. If I spell it like it shows, Tasty Talk with Tasty Cake, which the other side I should add, makes sense. I just fixed it in the studio about 5 minutes ago. And this is what I wanted to do for my own talk show, is expand it, and which also leads to one person. I subscribed to them on StreamYard, and they have quite a following. I just can't remember names. Kept asking for the past, since Wednesday and Saturday, they want to be on a show. It's like, well, I don't know you, And my mods, Kenzo's Creations and Timescales, are saying, you need to show your face. Don't hide behind that. But I say, third time's a charm. I'm just doing these little impromptu things just because I'm having a little fun. Because tonight's or did 90 minutes live on the show and everyone had to leave. Candyman's computer is giving him a fuss. So he's on Linux right now. The timescales has to take care of the family. And Pedro, which, you can see his little picture right there. He'll be on the big poster when I make it next year. He took over the show. It's about sliders, which again, the banners are here. So, Spill the Geek Tea, Timescales, Candyman, Pedro on X. So I like that. And I just had to play with the banner from A to Z, which was the idea of the original show with Mark and I. I was going to be other people, here. No, we should still think that's what Spill the Geek Tea is. Spill the Geek Tea is expansion. On here, I could do the same thing. My justifications or something, my tone is a little bit different, of course. I thought, why not? Why not just throwing this little short because I wanted to play with the new banner with all the letters from A to Z. Yeah, it's not very funny. Just playing with the thing. So for Tasty Talk with Tasty Cake, I'll do a little impromptu here. It's always going to be Wednesday. It's always going to be Saturday. And with the time scales, so we're going to have to reduce it to, let's see, but wait a second, this is live. It's not Memorex. Is it live or is it Memorex? Well, I went up to 4, now I'm down to 2, so I'm cool with that. Just testing everything out. Change the color patterns around, put my little new scrolling banner on the bottom. Making adjustments to prepare for when all the shows cannot be more than 2 hours, which is fine. That's whether we have a timer up there for. We have a timer. This is live, and I got 2 viewers. One on YouTube, which is not me, and one on Twitch. Excuse me. So if I jump in, oh, there it is. I'm seeing my page right now. Impromptu Sunday Night Live short. I'm not going to go on the other pages and like myself. Because I figured when I did the new, I constantly forget my script, which is, thanks for watching. We're grateful you stopped by. Now, take one more sip. I will see you later. Bye-bye. Finally made the banner. Dave's not here, man. And of course, the other things, cat alert. Yes. That's for the other one. But all the banners stay the same. I know, right?
I know, right?
Spoilers. But I wanted to play with it, set the channel, set the studio name, Tasty Talk with Tasty Cake, because Grego and the Candyman kept saying Tasty Talk with Tasty Cake. So, and get this done to get that whole scrolling banner down below, which is hilarious. I'm good. I'm happy with it. And since it was live, I don't have to do all the destinations because destinations are set. Destinations here. I just went boop, boop, boop. I did start this and went, how come I not seeing destinations? Oh, I was recording. I was pre-recording a video. No, it's just a little thing here. I know, short. Yeah, short. I say the same thing when I'm doing Instagram Live. It's going to be a short thing. I let it play out. That's it. Everything is set. Next week, again, we have switched the times to, I just say it. Times are now Sunday at 6 p.m. I do need to fix that on YouTube. No, I don't need to fix it on YouTube. I don't say it on YouTube anymore. I need to fix it on. Do I need to say it? It doesn't say anywhere. Let me just. I'm going to check YouTube, make sure it doesn't say it anywhere else. That's Mondays because we are now Sunday at 6 p.m. That's what. Oh, it shows my impromptu live on Spill the Geek Tea. That's pretty awesome. And Jay is on, so I should watch that too. Let's see. The intro for the other one, it was just me doing that. It doesn't give the time. But of course, everyone that's subscribed will be notified what time it is. It's always now Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. We just moved it, instead of just recording it, pre-recording it, and then showing it, we're recording it and showing it same day. Whether we do another episodes of adding to another day. Vote for Pedro. Mary. I know we just finished a live episode, the first official live episode of Spill the Geek Tea 3 hours ago. The show was 90 minutes, which is good. It's I want to keep it anything under 2 hours because that's where we have to keep the format now. And for Wednesday, Saturday, and it's kind of like I got to adjust it. So I'm just playing with everything. I appreciate that. We're just playing with everything here. So 3 hours ago, we started the Spill the Geek Tea episode 25 live Sliders anniversary. So we have 5 seasons to talk about, and behind the scenes and all that good information that a lot of people don't know about. So a new co-host, because he's officially a co-host. I should have made him a co-host at the beginning, but Pedro Ferreira. I got his little picture up there. He'll be on the new poster later on. And so we'll spread out to 5 more episodes. And then if we ever get the actors on from Sliders, that'll be most awesome. That'd be so spectacular. Then the interviews, then hopefully more interviews, as promised to me from the main channel to the sister channel. So I just, playing with the banners down below. Amazingly brilliant could describe every fantastic, genuine, hilarious impersonation, justifying cake's longevity. Maybe not. Oi. Please quote regularly some tasty, unique, vivacious words. Zennial, zipification, Z, covering every letter, because again, I was playing with the idea for the original Tasty Talk. If I spelled it right the first time, Candyman and I and someone else would just do the differences between US and UK and Canada, if whoever's involved, about everything, just very detailed, which which is Spill the Geek Tea is for now. It's expanding that way. What's your last one? Through Spill the Geek Tea. So if subscribe to, where's my banners? Since I finally made the banner for it, under youtube.com/@SpillTheGeekT1. So now on Sundays, when we used to just go in and pre-record, now it's just set. We did the live tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. Next week, it's pre-recorded with Mega Jade Retro hosting the show. The week after, it's pre-recorded with the Candyman hosting the show. And then, since we didn't have time to do any pre-recording tonight, I thought, I'd just do this. It's fun. And should be the second week of April, we're going to be live again. So it's going to be between live and pre-recorded. If we get any pre-recorded shows done anytime during the week, because as I say, it shouldn't take more than an hour for anything. If someone wants to pop in to do something, go ahead. We'll do something. And I will decide, is it going to sit in the library for a time that none of us can be made available? Or I just say, I like it a lot. I put on like I did with Jay's show and Mark's show. Well, with Jay's part one, I'm expecting we'll be able to do those live, and the same thing with Mark. So just those two concepts, those ideas, well, they work. We'll expand on live of those. So more live shows. Maybe is most likely interviews that I'll be doing pre-recording. So I'm waiting for people to interview. Let it sit and just put in when I can. And just playing with StreamYard for Tasty Talk with Tasty Cake. So I was also thinking, well, I could go every day. Just for a little bit, just pop in, say something like what happened today. Besides, it looked like a famine was happening, so everyone decided to go shopping today. It was just quite nuts. Let's get nuts. And I didn't write down any notes. I just I had a headset on because I was going to listen to music, but I thought, so I'm going to listen to music in a little bit. And I don't work tomorrow, so that's why I could do this. Let's see. So let's say, so when I say Wednesday, today was a madhouse. People were just horrendous. People just pushing shopping carts, leaving their shopping carts. One left their shopping cart there, and the person behind them had a shopping cart, so she just pushed it forward to get out. She didn't bother pushing the cart in there. It's like, and someone just, horrible people. One of them, a kid, he left it in the freaking door. The door open, he left the cart right there. So I said, Ethan, it's in the doorway. He said, no, it's literally in the doorway. It's not in front. It's in between the freaking doors. They didn't left it there. So, and I guess it was a day for food stamps because people had a lot of it. You see those, they came from church all nice dressed, and food stamps. And I stayed my extra time just so I can keep my maximum part-time hours. But wow, I kept thinking, 5 more hours, 4 more hours, 2 more hours, 1 more hour. I needed to spill the geek tea to come on so I can do everything, but I'm good. Show went smoothly. Pedro will do the co-hosting again, which he has done on for the Sliders show. So he has 5 more there. We have this Society versus social media. I was trying to get other people in for part 3 because he will come in for that one. Just more variety. So this is just me winding down, setting up my studio here. Happy with everything. Pedro did excellent. He was worried about it. Said no, he calm as can be. Everything worked great, and we're throwing our comments out. So when we do season 1, anytime, I just don't want to push all 5 seasons like that. Let's spread out maybe once a month. We'll try to put on Society versus social media again. And next, if one of our guests comes back or not. But she did appear for 1 episode, so she'll be on the poster because she was at least in 1 episode. as a pizza episode. We could expand on the pizza episodes. And at least do the sliders episodes once a month or once every other month, just to get them out there. And otherwise, we'll just spill the geek tea. May just have, if we can't figure out something, the hour when we're gathered together waiting for the show to start, which we usually do, figure out a topic, and I just edit it afterwards, stick it on title. We'll just do like we normally do, just go off topic. We'll say, well, we don't have a specific topic, but on this date, which I have, I could probably bring back my Kudzu Weekly because I stopped doing these things for a year. And I pick them up every week because it's free. Because I wasn't sure if anyone was actually paying attention. We can just go by well, this I bet I folded this one, but so the latest news was day in history. Oh, day in history, March 20th. That's my birthday. March 20th, 1345. There is a conjunction of Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn thought by scholars at the University of Paris to be the cause of the plague epidemic known as the Black Death. The actual cause was a bacterium Yersinia pestis spread by fleas, rats, and other animals. On my birthday in 1345. That's nasty. And of course, March 22nd, 2233, Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise will be born. The fictional Kirk was portrayed on the TV series Star Trek by William Shatner, who was born on March 22nd, 1931. Shatner portrayed Kirk from 1966 to 69 before holding many other roles. So this would give me an excuse to bring back Kudzu Weekly because these come out on Wednesday. I go back to work on Thursday. So we have something for from in between there. So I just not sure if anyone was listening to all this stuff, and I have all this backlog of a year, so I can pull out the year's worth, finding the dates, because every Kudzu Weekly, when it comes to the next year, they do change it. So that's a good thing to be used for Spill the Geek Tea. It's learning experience. So it's the Kudzu Weekly. I do this day in history. I can do the recipe. This one's Marry Me Beef. And you thought Atlanta traffic was bad? That's a little joke. And anything on the back. So, yeah, I like that. I'm going to throw Kudzu Weekly into Spill the Geek Tea if we don't have a topic. If we have a topic, then I won't bother. But it works. So that'd take care of at least 5 minutes. I'll always figure out something because it's Sunday, what's happened. Any rumors here and there. Where's my pictures? Do I have pictures? I know I have pictures in here. Media. It's the same picture. No, it's not. It's style. It's not style either. It's banners. It's media assets. Oh, that's what's different. It's strange. For logos, background, every studio has its own thing. But banners, I can bring up every single banner and use it for the show. So let's see if Eliza pops in again. See if Katie pops in again. Let's see if Kenny would want to pop in again. Well, Kenny can pop in on this show. If he doesn't feel, any topics we have, he can always pop in on here. And that's when I thought about that one person for 2 shows in a row wanting to join in. I will allow it. I will do the whole side-by-side imagery. Oh, that's not it. Half and half thing. There we go. And do the present, share screen, and bring up their page, stuff like that. get so confused when I look at this thing. There we go. There we go. So let's just see as I manage videos, analysis, community, 1417. It grew since tonight's show. It went up 2 more subscribers. That's pretty awesome. But again, I'm looking on tonight's show, and under analysis and customization, it shows that how did I magnify this thing? I don't know how to magnify it. Oh, it didn't work because it's on the main page. It didn't. I had to actually do the whole, let's see, stop screen. I just want to test this thing here. Share screen, screen customization. There we go. It shows right there. I can't blow it up, huh? Can I? Full screen layout. There, full screen layout. It's check marked. It's check marked live chat replay. I don't want to undo changes because when I do that, see it? There it goes. Save it. Nope. It's already been saved. It's already been set. So I do not understand why it's doing that. Why live chat replay is not putting on there, which is, local Facebook user discovers they can simply scroll past posts with they disagree with instead of leaving any essay in the comment section. I got to post that. It is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Facebook. There we go. Local Facebook users discovered they can simply scroll past posts they disagree with instead of leaving an essay in the comment section. That is funny. I like that. So, StreamYard is cool. I'm just not understanding certain things, Oh, yes, you did mention that. Yes, thank you, Mary. Okay. On YouTube, I don't allow that. I say on YouTube when I have everything set. Let me just bring in to next week's episode for Jay. Episode 26, Nerds versus Geeks. Meg J Retro, The Timescales, Candyman, The Reverend Amagon, Nerds vs. Geeks. We see this as an ongoing series. March 30th, 6 p.m. Eastern. Main episodes. No, it's not made for kids. The video is set to not made for kids. Age restriction advanced. No, don't restrict my video to viewers over 18. Say, do you want to restrict your videos to an adult audience? No, do not restrict my videos to viewers over 18, because that's why I could not make comments. So it is kind of a, you're right, I forgot you said that. I'm live chat replay. That's strange. I had to go into that and put live chat. Let's bring up episode 25 then. Customization does say live chat replay. Details on age restrictions, paper. Do any of describe your content made a real person agrees? No. Do not allow remixing. Save. Analysis, editor, comments, customization, live chat replay. It is. Well, actually, let me go in there and fix it. Yeah, let me do the whole. Go back in the episode. Customization. Uncheck. Save. Changes save. So let me go back and check live chat replay. Save. So go in, go out. This video has gotten 22 views since it was published. Watch time hour 6.6, views 22. Awesome. Browse features 27.3%, channel pages 22.7%, direct or unknown 13.6, YouTube search 13.6, suggested retail price, suggested videos by YouTube 9.1. That's wow. So it's good. That's pretty awesome. But I did do that, so it does say live chat. It's set under the live episodes. It's set under the main episodes. I do not know and geeks, nerds, taglines. Add the tags. Save that. So I did everything I could there. So it's episode 25, episode 27. That's Mark's. Main episodes, no to kids, no to there. Add some tags later. Some people in blogs and allow embedding. Automatic concepts, customization, live chat replay, check mark, save. So when it's a video set, I have to go into customization, stream customization. It's already has set for live chat. And I actually had to check for live chat replay. And anyone can comment. Subscribers? No. Anyone. Outside stream and set. Okay. So that's good. But when it's already been set as a live video, it will not. It's interesting. So when we do set up for the next live video, I will go into YouTube and I will do like I did with episode 26 and episode 27 and physically do it, because trusting it said it is set for chat replay and it's not. This is me doubling back, and that's why I accidentally created that new studio for Spill the Geek Tea Live instead of just using the one studio. But it's just two of us anyway, just to do everything, so it didn't make a real difference. It just kind of hides one of the studios afterwards. It's under load more. But I'm gonna have to go around 14, 17. It went up 3. No, it went up 2. It went up 2 since we did the shows. 5,000 views. Wow. Copyright, earn 279 public watch hours out of 3,000 before I'm eligible for memberships. To continue to grow, watch page ads, short thing there, 279 out of 4,000. All this is such learning experiences. But I will remember I got to 1331. Wow. From 1283 before we did the shows yesterday to 1331 tonight. That's press. I'm happy with that. That's nice. Backwards and forwards, 1331. And to earn anything, I I just need 2,000 more watch hours and 3,000 more watch hours. It's hilarious. Okay, that explains everything there. Let's see here. Thank you, Mary. I fixed it. There's no reason to limit it. I noticed when on this page, when I'm doing YouTube, if I don't hit the button, there is no comments allowed. You cannot comment if you are under 18. So, and that's why I had a couple of videos like, why am I not seeing comments? So that has to be chosen. So it's over 18. That's why comments are allowed and this and that. So it's that YouTube protecting itself. And that's why they're saying, well, do you want to block anyone over 18? It's like, so do you want to make the show available for adults or kid friendly? You cannot have both. So rather just have it that anyone can do that. And Timescale states my live chat replay for an Introduction to Sliders TV series with PM Ferreira. I never pronounced it. I never heard this name said. So I don't want to butcher his name. I don't want to feel like Jay. I was apologizing. I'm sorry. I said your name wrong. So Spill the Gig Tea Extra is now showing. So we have that on both channels. Timescale's original channel, have it on Timescale's channel, and over to Spill the Geek Tea because we're under one StreamYard. All is good there. So much for a short video. It's 40 minutes. But I have to make sure to tweaking everything. Twerking and tweaking. So I know I got to do that. Okay, Doctor Who memes, I'm not getting bothered with that one. So all is good. I learned something. Just in case, when I do have the videos set up in the studio, so we're not gonna really do any impromptu Spill the Geek Tea videos anymore. We did it last Sunday, tested out, and onto the new studio for the live. Same StreamYard. We just play with the whole thing. No big deal. I don't get that. That's it says it did, but at least we put up the comments. That's what's nice. With you, like I said, with YouTube, we can't do this. I could never do this stuff. I just reading out the messages. And when Adam of Radical Toys, he got Video Ninja. He has OBS. I think you got to pay for that though. He's able to do things that can be done and follows StreamYard, the ways of StreamYard. So he's very happy with that. So he can bring other people in there. So that's always a backup thing too. I got it written down. And also, if I mail a package, it's going to be through UPS because we have that stupid distribution center, Palamento, a stupid post office substation under Atlanta, which since November has been screwing up. That's why my package has not arrived. My package from UK has not arrived either. My third Doctor with Sonic. Package from Orlando. My assistant manager said to me, he asked the postal worker, if I want to mail a letter from Byron to Byron, as an example, well, how's it go through? He said, well, it goes from there to Fort Valley, which is the next town over, up to Bacon, back to Fort Valley, back to the other part of Byron. It's not that straight shot. It's left, curve up, come back, and wherever else it is. And Byron is just a podunk little town. It's not a real city. It's just a town. But it can't just go, oh, you mail it here, go to the post office. Oh, we'll mail it over. No, it has to go this way to that way, back then to back then. And so anything that comes into Georgia goes straight up to the idiots up there. Takes 2 weeks to come back down. So it's like, the president needs to do something about them. I don't care what, but get rid of that stupid station, that division, or get rid of the people that don't know, have a clue since November, and it takes 2 weeks instead of 2 days to get my packages. It's absolute idiocracy. But again, that's so. I know now it's going to have to be when we set up an episode, the next live episode, because it will not be impromptu. It'll be, when we do it, I'll set it up, and then I will go into YouTube, and I will go and make the adjustments immediately. Because waiting for the show to actually air, and it said it's supposed to have done it, obviously it didn't do it. But at least we had the one person from Twitch, was pretty awesome, and one of the occasional followers on Legends Traveling TARDIS pop in and make the chats there. So it shows on screen, like shows on screen here. I don't think mine's stuff's going to be on there. I don't think any of this will be on here because it's impromptu. So that's why I was trying to play with the impromptu things here, just trying to be on, just to. So that's, may not be, that's the thing. If I go through YouTube, yeah, live chat's on there. No big deal. If I go through here, it says it's playing, but it's not playing. So I already deleted my 3 videos off the studio. Just make room for other videos. These don't make a difference. It's nice if it says it's doing it, but it doesn't, I'll try it the other way around. If it works, great. If not, we still go on. Because we're always going to pop things up here and there. That'll also be shown. Yeah, palmetto. Making bacon. Oh, yes. It's just after when the show is over with, if someone like Greg was watching the Saturday show, he was missing it, and the chat did not pop up. But sometimes you can pop up on the right-hand side and say, oh, yeah, live chat replay, as it should. So it's something between StreamYard and YouTube are not connecting. Like a good example, for a couple of days at work, they did the updated to Windows 10. I think the system was Windows 7. So updated Windows 10, and ever since the update, on the person's smartphone, they put in the app for the grocery store, and they collect all the points, like 10 points for every $1. Some people are using their $5 coupons. It turns out it interfered. It went to one computer, but did not go to the other computer. So it interfered with the coupons, showing that the store was off like $100 or so, because people don't know as they go scan my barcode, enter their phone number, they want to redeem their $5 coupon. Honesty. So there was no fighting about it. It was, if we did not do that, the customer would never have gotten their $5 off. They would have lost it. And then, they lost it, not going to get it back, no way of fixing it. So it was a loss for the store, but like $100 some, but no big deal. The companies had to take losses because that was a problem with the programming. It's fixed now because it happened earlier for me, and then told the system manager, and she was gonna curse out the manager, and he said no. And they were telling the other system manager that it was the right thing to do. We take the loss. The customer got $5 off, and that's the way it's supposed to be. It was fixed because the two of them were playing with it. They got cases of Yoo-hoo. It was on sale. It's on sale for $5.99, so they got the $5 off, and they paid $1 for it. Oh my God. He made that joke. Was he scrolling at the beginning? Christian made the joke? Yes. I mean, again, I said Christian came from a parallel universe because I still don't remember. Yes, Christian, as I posted, as we finished the video through Spill the Geek Tea. Let's see here. Of course, we have that on timescales and on Spill the Geek Tea. And Greg also posted that for Mary. So you have the link. As Pedro has discussed, in general, the idea of sliders. And then we're going to go spread out all 5 seasons, 5 episodes in time. As I wait for interviews. Because I can't get it from Von Bolt because he and the boys of Velvet Chains are busy recording music, and they've added strings to their guitars. So Niles has another string on his bass, and James, same thing. They're getting more tattoos. They're making new music. They're having a good time. So I'm just here for my short video, which is now 48 minutes. 48 minutes talking. Okay, I'm going to be done. As you can see, I got another new banner. This is just for Tasty Talk with Tasty Cake. And rent is due very soon. So Dave can keep the other studio running. But I shall pay rent soon. And exploring other options on Spill the Geek Tea, which I'm going to do that too. So my short 5-10 minute video, which did not go 5-10 minutes, has gone to 48 minutes. I'm going back to playing Hero Wars in a moment. Oh, I got 5 stones. If I had 100 to her, that'd be 218. I'm trying to see who can get closer to 300. I guess she would be the highest one. She'll be a 220. Okay, she'll be a 220. I like Ginger's. Okay, I'll get Ginger the 100 ones. 100 points. Okay, so that's it. Can I focus on this? Can I focus on this? It's hilarious. I got to, just because it is funny. That's not it. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. I'm going to do this because it's on here. That's not it. That's not it. That's not what I want. How do I enlarge this thing again? Is it? No, that's not it. That's it. No, that's not it. I gotta figure out how to enlarge these things. Okay, that's better. Oh, okay. That's a little bit better than the other one. Okay, can I do? So I'm still learning. See what I can do. Hilarious stuff. Hordak is blushing. So anyway, Thank you, Grego, for popping in, seeing that all of a sudden I was on here just testing things out with my new scrolling banner, which is hilarious. Thank you, Mary, for popping in. Surprised you there. Surprised that I was not showing the last time. Wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. That's strange stuff. That's the sad thing. You say something, you see something, oh, automatically. There's no privacy. So I'm going to go back and play Hero Wars. It's wiretap. You say, hey, wiretap, I need a recipe for apple pie. You cannot shut your phones off. I let this phone die all the time, but I'm set and ready for Friday. I'm bringing this to work. 1 p.m. I'll be on Mondo's website, and I've got to order that action figure. I blame Kenny. I blame Mikey. I blame Jay. I went on Jay's site, and everyone's talking about what? And then Mikey of Attorney Royalties posting, and Kenny's posting. Like, then Kenny's showing me how to do all these presentations, and we're looking at the stuff. It's like, oh my God. And it's going to be up there. I'm going to get it. I'm going to take a bathroom break at 1 o'clock at work. Saying, I got to go to the restroom, and I'm going to be ordering the thing. So the phone will be charged up Thursday night again. Bring up the website. I'm going to say what I'm going to get because no one else can afford it. And I need it. Oh, God, I need it. I dream about it every night now. Anyway. Thank you all for watching. Since I don't have to go to work tomorrow, that's why I'm up and everything. I still have that picture from Tomorrow People that Dave was talking about. Oh my God, I got to go through my computer. That's okay. I got to find that picture. Like, I thought it deleted it. I'm confused. Okay, well, this is baffling my mind again. This 10-minute video went to almost an hour. And Christian popping in, that was surprising. He should be going to sleep to go to work in the morning. While I wait for people I can interview in the future and wondering what Tuesday night's episode is going to be. And like, if many people pop in, then I just stay in the chat as usual. Everyone have a good night from San Francisco. And I don't need to put up my banner for, well, since I did put up the banner, I did create the banner for finally. Thanks for watching. We're grateful you stopped by. Now take one more sip and we'll see you later. Bye-bye. So good night from the time scales. Good night from Spill the Geek Tea. Whoa, that's pretty awesome. Oh, that's an old thing. What am I clicking on an old thing for? It didn't go down all the way. There we go. Always remember, time waits and turns slowly.